everybody. We got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather around.
Oh, buddy. How about 10 out of 10 rookie Austin Wells for the pinstripes?
Nice. Very cool.
Shout out to Arturo Cotto, a resident Yankees fanatic in the house. Beautiful.
Get ready for the hottest new cards in the world. Sizzling new for 92. Donruss, a radical redesign with action so big, facts so bold, rookie and elite cards so great, they're almost too hot to handle. The sizzling new 92 Donruss cards. They're turning the collecting world upside down.
Nice catch. Thanks a lot, Mike.
No one packs excitement like Donruss.
Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's awesome.
Orale Bateau.
That's amazing.
And the legend, Mr. Johnny Bench. Damn. 21 out of 25 on the Orale, Johnny Bench, and Ellie. That's what I'm saying, good sirs. Thank you, thank you.
Is that a throuple?
That's a thruple on a card, that's right. Oh, my brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junkwax nasty. Buddy. Holy guacamole. Damn. That pays for your entire order. Done. That is a super short print on-card auto Jackson Churio. Damn, brother.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down to the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Senior. The dugout empties as he rounds third, getting the glad hand from Mark Berry. Greeted at home plate by Adam Dunn. Now Jason LaRue, followed by Sean Casey. And each of them will get a piece of Ken Griffey Jr. before he gets back into the dugout, hitting his 500th home run to right field. Leading off this sixth inning, and last but not least, manager Dave Miley. And now Junior running down toward the area where his mom and dad sit, and he is there with his father for a big Father's Day hug. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Looking for his youngsters, and Trey, his oldest, comes up. They're all down there, his wife Melissa. What a scene. Junior doffs his helmet to the crowd, and what an ovation they give him here in St. Louis.
It is a 1 of 1. Adley Rushman.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Game used. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. That is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to the kid, Adley Rushman.
That's a cool one.
That is magnificent.
That's really cool.
All right, pobrecito Altuvito. John McDonald. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junkwax nasty.
Nice.
Bo frickin' Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Not Cocoa Crisp.
I mean, heck.
Want to make a trade? I need your Buster Posey Tops card. What you got? I'll trade you. You for Matt Cain? Ortiz and Pedroia? Come on, Mike Trout All-Star card.
I've got an idea.
You collected two?
This is gonna get the deal done.
1969 Johnny Bench All-Star rookie?
Deal. Rediscover Tops.
How about Zandy Bogarts? Shout out to
nice.
our Dutch brother Renanker from
Never
the
did 25.
Netherlands. That is number 19 out of 25, Zandy Bogarts. We're going to party like it's 19 out of 25.
Now, going upper deck means more ways to get in the game. More players in every pack means more chances to collect and win. And a cool StarQuest foil card in every pack gets you into more games at UpperDeckKids.com. With 18 cards in every new Upper Deck pack, there's more ways to get in the game.
Lots more.
Get a parent's permission before going online. Go to UpperDeckKids.com for details.
And get more than lucky.
Another Oriole. Colton Cowser.
Nice.
Rookie.
It's pretty.
Auto. 225.
Those are some real relics.
Aren't they awesome?
Yeah.
Gosh, these are sick.
So cool.
12 out of 25. Sleeve up the Acuna. What? I am literally crying right now. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Number to 75. Julio Rodriguez on card auto. Ah! Holy shiitake mushrooms! Amazing! Oh my gosh! My friends, my head is gonna explode! The man. The myth. The pool hose.
Oh, nice.
Future Hall of Famer.
That's
14 out of 30 on the gold framed.
It is second down and 12. Seattle at the Bears 32. Largen in motion. Craig for Largen. He is open. Diving catch to the 2-yard line. .29-yard gain. What a grab by Steve Largen. Excellent as he goes in on the post and then back to the corner. He beat inside-outside coverage. Todd Bell and Frazier went back to the corner. And watch this. You talk about timing your leap perfectly. Steve Largen now 95 straight games that he has made a pass reception. And the Seahawks are down to the 2.5-yard line.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. What? 1 of 1. Mookie freaking Betts.
Hello, you know us. We're a Major League Baseball team.
But since we haven't won a pennant in over 30 years, nobody recognizes us, not even in our own hometown.
That's why we carry the American Express card.
No matter how far out of first we are, it's cool. You know, it keeps us from getting shut out at our favorite hotels and restaurant-type places.
So you're looking for some big league club. Apply for that little green home run heater.
Look what it's done for us. People still don't recognize us, but
We're contenders now.
The American Express card. Don't steal home without it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On opening day, an absolutely beautiful Michael Jordan SP1. Love it. There we go, my friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to see that. Feel. Oh, wow. Junkwax nasty. Oh my Lanta. Holy shiitake mushrooms.
Dalen stand tall, captain of the wax sport. Ripping packs nightly, this the card court. Junk wax vintage, we crack backs tight. From vintage to modern, keep the hits in sight. Ripping packs, cracking backs is what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. Got that cardboard treasure, packs we attack. Legends in our hands, no looking back. From Griffey to Luca, the grails in the stash. Chase down the rainbow, chasing dreams in the flash. Bases loaded, we swinging for the crowd. From basement to spotlight, we hustle loud. Trading war stories, these moments stay golden. Heart in every rip, connections unfolding. Ripping packs, cracking backs is what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. Late nights live, magic under the lights. Hits like thunder, pulls taking flight. Appreciate the game, from old school to prime. JWVCC forever, a moment at a time. Late nights, cracking magic, it's what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. Yo, ripping packs, cracking backs is what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you.
That's a little bit better. Good morning, you legends. It is wonderful to see you on this fantastic Friday morning. Hey, Mikey. ¿Qué pasó, Chito Vera? ¿Tú sabes? Absolutamente. You know it, brother. Good morning, Mr. Ward. Good morning, Jeff Rotel, our original Saint Lunatic and my brother from another mother. Good morning, Macho Danny Savage. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Ryan. How you doing, legend? Macho Danny Savage over there just murdered our gift goal on this fantastic Friday morning. Way to hit me in the feels immediately, good sir. We didn't even wait 2 minutes. I love it so much. Thank you, Macho Danny Savage. All joking aside, good buddy. And good morning, Ryan. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, my dude. And that goes to each and every one of you. I hope we are all having a fantastic Friday this morning. And we have an action-packed Friday morning ahead of us. Hey, what's up, Andrew, our brother from Down Under? Good to see you, Mark. Top of the morning to your wheels. Sounds good, brother. Excellent. I appreciate that. Trigger Trev, good morning, you beautiful Sun Beach. Kyle Willard, my San Antonio neighbor, good to see you. Ooh, yikes. That's not great. Shout out to the Texan wide receiver. Ooh. Sounds like he might be having a tough time. Chico. That was not Timbo. But I know it sounds like him, right? Tom, good morning, my man. Jimmy Ald, good morning, boss man. How you doing? You handsome son of a gun. Great to see you as always. So, folks, as always, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, good morning. Hi. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every morning, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having a wonderful time here with the rest of the fam family. So if you are new here this morning, my friends, I implore you to keep in mind that we are live on 5 platforms every single show. Right this second, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole fam family is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch, please feel free to do so. Also keep in mind that you can find everything having to do with this channel, that metric ton of delicious sealed wax up here, at the website, junkwaxvintage.com, my dear friends. There might be some new stuff up there if you want to take a gander. So I appreciate you all in advance. Excuse me. We are going to bust into a pack of juicy junk wax. We got to bust into a nectar of life. And then we are going to refresh that shop for the very first time on this fantastic Friday morning. Folks, I believe in our very first box of 2024 Select Baseball, I think we're down to like 8 or 9 teams left. Cannot hardly wait to bust into our first hobby of that one. Trigger Trev asking a question.
Would you like to ask a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do that?
The question is this the last week in the Blue Room? No, it is not. So, let me show you something. Trigger Trev, that is a wonderful question, and I want you all to know the same timeline that I have. So, if you see the calendar, so this weekend will be tomorrow and Sunday. That'll be the 12th and 13th. So myself and Mrs. Junkwax will be moving all weekend. Exactly right. There you go, Jeffro. So we will be moving all of next week. If you will notice, we will probably not have a lunch wax next week either, because we still have a lot of boxes to get over there. But then, on the 19th and 20th, those are the big days that we're going to be moving, like the couches, our automatic bed, the boys' bunk beds, things like that, all the good stuff. And this room, probably, on the 19th and 20th. And then, my hope, my friends, is like I have said, I'm trying to have zero downtime for this channel. I want you guys, from your perspective, just to see me go live one night here, and then the next morning that we go live, we'll be over in the new studio. That's my plan. That's right, Kevin Ward. True story, good buddy. AG, good morning, my man. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? Happy Friday, good sir. Mike, good morning. Good to see you as well. So, that's what's going on there, folks. And the 22nd is the day that I hope that we start over there in the new studio. So, there you go. Thank you for asking, Trigger Trev. Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Top of the morning to my San Antonio hermano. How you doing, buddy? Brian Sapansky, good morning, you legend. All right, folks. You know what we must do. We can't get this show started without that nectar of life. Oh, you know it, Chito. I'm glad you like that one, good buddy. We have got a lot of songs coming like that. Cheers, my friends. First sip of that spicy water. Macho, Danny Savage, Magnificent Michael, gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for the gifts. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Steve Bayo, or Bello, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my friend. Cheers. Broast. All right, legends. Let's get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. And then we will refresh junkwaxvintage.com, and we'll see where we're at. Good morning to our favorite Schmidt head. What's up, Randy? Kevin Conlon, good morning. Good to see you, brother. I am always well, my man. It is another fantastic Friday here in the junkyard, and I could not be more grateful to be here with my besties. We're going to have a fun one. Hey, Mr. Bello, a deadhead, a fellow deadhead. I love it. I think you're in the right place there, Steve-O. Crazy Coot, good morning. Austin Malmo, my fellow Spoken Knight. What's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Mr. Castrezwa, good to see you. Icy Dan Holdren, welcome back, you legend. Excellent to see you. And Icy Dan Holdren, I don't know if you see, my friend, but you have a Prime membership. That means that you can subscribe to my channel for free. And I appreciate it when you do. No pressure, though, Dan Holdren. Just throwing that out there. Winston, welcome back, my brother. It is always nice to see you. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. We're going to have an amazing day. As always, as I have said before, and I will say it again, I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you start it right here with this ugly mug. So thanks for being here with me this morning, my friends. You're doing it right already. Holy guacamole. Right off the jump, ladies and gentlemen. How about Todd Van Poppel? If I would have pulled this when I was a young man, I might have had a heart attack. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Good morning, Angelo. No, sir, you're right on time, brother. That's right, Macho Daddy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
I know, brother. You know it, Mikey. We rich. We going to Sizzler, son. Holy cow. Folks, I will always be transparent with you. This is the very first time in my entire life that I have ever pulled this card. And you all know that we hunt for some Todd Van Poppels up in here for nostalgia's sake. That is amazing. I might send it off to be graded just for shiggles. It'll probably come back like a 5, but hey, could be worse, right? You know what? We got to put old TVP up there on the stand. Excellent. My friends, my family, that is a magnificent way to start our morning. I think that's a good omen, if I've ever seen one myself. Excuse me. Angelo, he says, did we have a new schedule? Yeah, it's over there on Instagram every week, my friend. Boston Bill Cormier, good morning, legend. Oh, there you go, Mikey. I just happen to know a fella, right? Okay, here we go. Whew, sorry about that, folks. I freaked out. All right, we got Jack Dougherty, Johnny Smoltz, and folks, shameless plug. There is 15 spots remaining in our 10 autograph baseball Razzie. Down to 15 spots. If you would like a spot, now would be the time to go snag that little bad boy, because somebody is going to walk away with an almost $1,000 baseball for possibly $10. And I am chomping at the bit to find out who wins that little bad boy. So you already know, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we fill that 15 spots, Mrs. Junkwax will put that list together. We will run a hellacious moose race, and we'll find out who wins that amazing little treasure. All right, and speaking of on that baseball, Mr. Johnny Smoltz, his autograph is on there. Marquise Grissom, also part of that 1995 Atlanta Braves World Series winning team, although he is not on that baseball. Jack Dougherty, so nice, laying down the bunt twice. Craig Biggio, back-to-back bunters. Checklist. Chuck Carey, Alice Burks, the legend, Mr. Robin Yount. Shout out to old Jeff Hansen. Steve, thank you for smacking me with the hearts, good sir, and Jonah Bologna. It is amazing to see you this morning, my dear friend, and thank you for the gifts. I sincerely appreciate it. As I have said before, my dear friends, it is gifts like that that truly help to keep this channel on the rails. And from the bottom of my heart and my wife, I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would not be able to do it without you there, gentlemen. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, good morning, legend. Robin Yount's got to go to the hammer. Old Cal Daniels for the Trolley Dodgers. Hollywood Alex Cole laying down the bunt. Jonah Bologna smacking me with the high April. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you there, Jonah. Happy FriYAY, good sir. I cannot thank you enough, legend. You know how it goes, my fellow content creator. Kyle Willard. Absolutely you can. You betcha. And I appreciate you being thoughtful, good buddy. Good morning, Super Grover. How you doing, brother? And I saw you smacking some stuff up there on the website this morning. Thank you, Super Grover. All right, so he wants to call Yount and Biggio in Jeff Hansen's pile. Give me just a moment here, folks. There you go. Wally Joyner. Awesome. Randy Bush, Williamson, and a puzzle piece with the Minnesotan legend, Harmon Killebrew. Awesome. Alrighty. Craig Biggio going to Mr. Willard. Robin Yount going to the hammer. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my dear friends. I'll be right back. And if you would like to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, now would be a perfect time to do that. Got you covered there, brother. Good morning, Paul Bailey. Another OG of the family. Damn good to see you this morning, you legend. I love it. Jeffro, thank you for your help, my brother. Moderator extraordinaire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, if you all could be so kind to help us out as we move forward. So you know that we try to pull all the clips that we can of this channel whenever we pull a big card, whenever we have a fun time for some reason. We always try to pull a clip of it so we can then use it someday in the future. You can help with that, my friends. So if you ever see something that you think other people would like to see down the road, clip it. It is free and it is easy. And I cannot thank you enough, Jeffro, for doing that, my dude. That means more to us than you will ever know, good buddy. Super helpful. And not only does that help us, it helps the entire channel. So thank you, you legend. All right, folks, let's refresh that shop for the very first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning.
Oh, yeah!
Little sippy. Cheers. Hanging at the Cool Bar. Shout out to Mikey. 2. I see you there, Mikey 2. Let's lock in some spots here, California kid. And we're not talking about Uriah Faber. So in our Panini Select first hobby box, we have 2, 19, and 29 for Mikey 2. Brian Sapansky. So you actually don't even need to send the clip. All you need to do is create it, and then it will hold it on Twitch, and then we can go in there and snag it. The only thing that would be helpful, aside from creating the clip, is if you could shoot myself or Mikey a message letting us know that you created a clip. That would be helpful. But we will always be in there looking too, so no biggie. Mikey 2, great to see you this morning, my man. Welcome back. Kirk Noah, good morning, you legend. Good to see you, buddy. You and the captain. Make it happen. All right, 2, 19, 29 for Mikey 2. Excuse me. You know it's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. My voice hates me. 2, 19, and 29. Folks, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty on this one. And of course, we will break this little bad boy if we fill this little bad boy. And we do already have a full break to get into this morning as well. 2024 Prism Baseball. Oh, hell yeah, J-Rod. I appreciate the thought, good buddy. Thank you, Brian Sapansky. Jim Cos, good morning, you legend. Another OG of the family. It is wonderful to see you all this morning, my friends. It is wonderful to be seen. And we are going to make it a fantastic FriYAY. Gosh dang it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That is where we're sitting on that little bad boy. We have 12 and 13, 17, 25, and 26. We are down to 5 spots left on our very first box of Panini Select. Beautiful. And again, I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you that has hit us with some gifts this morning over there on TikTok. Jonah Bologna, I see you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Macho Danny Savage, Mikey. Making my morning over there, gentlemen. Thank you again. Jeff Hansen, good morning, legend. You just got a brand new yount in your pile, good sir. Thanks to Kyle Willard. All right. So, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what we have in the break department. And then, Super Grover, you're on deck, good buddy. Oh, really, Kirk Noah? As he says, I think Select just sold out. It's Danny. Que paso, Senor Rendon? Good to see our Colorado cousin this morning. Why, thank you, Cam. I appreciate that. Good to see you this morning, my friend. So, folks, in our Panini Select hobby, it might be sold out, or there might be just a couple of spots left. Feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. If it is full, we will put up another one right behind it. We have our Prism Baseball. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think those last 4 spots have been taken. I need to double check on that one. On WWE Sapphire, we have 11 spots to go. And that is 3 boxes, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at 5 autographs. Panini Prism, Panini 3 count, and WWE Sapphire. That one's going to be amazing. That is our very first box of Sapphire WWE on this channel. And then, of course, my friends, We have the longest running break in the history of this channel. It's just a joke at this point now. Our basketball break is up there, ladies and gentlemen. It is $49 a spot, but it is over $1,000 worth of cards. So that one is not a cheap one. But I appreciate you, and we're just going to let that one marinate and fill when it is supposed to. No big deal. As of now, we typically knock off like one spot per week. So we'll fill it by July. Aw, Super Grover, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the thought. Mr. Tuttle, good morning. All right, legends, that is where we're sitting in the break department. Excuse me. Yep, Select is sold out. So, let me knock this out real quick. And Josh Watson, good morning, you legend. I see you snagging a Junkwax vintage card stand, good buddy. Beautiful. All right, thank you as always, my friends, for bearing with me while I write. Kirk Noah, taking down 13, 17, 20, and 26. Looks like we're busting into 2 breaks on this fantastic Friday morning. So, you might want to grab yourself a blankie, a fresh beverage, because if you can, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get comfortable, because we gonna be here for a while this morning. And I could not be more grateful. All right, we have 12 and 25 remaining. I see Randy Schmidt on number 25. And who has the number 12? That is the question. Let's see if we can't find out real quick. Kevin Ward, solid. Solid. Super Grover. So we are busting into 2024 Prism Baseball and 2024 Select Baseball this morning. There it is. Cody Durr. Cody Durr snagged spot number 12. There we go. Excellent. All right, folks. We got to bust into some packs for Super Grover. And then we're getting into some break action. Give me just a second here, folks. I got to finish filling out last 4 spots in our Panini Prism Baseball. I thought this was done last night, but it is not. Alrighty. We need 3, 9, 20, and 25. Josh Watson, absolutely we can, good buddy. I just wanted to get these break sheets filled out real quick. There it is. Nope, just kidding. Just kidding. Well, shoot. Give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. And I appreciate you, Josh Watson. I got you covered, brother. Alrighty, Mr. Watson. Grabbed a couple of card stands there for you, buddy. Yeah, Jeffro. That's not going to happen. That is exactly what is going on. But I am going to have to go back through and find those last spots in Panini Prism. But let's go ahead and knock out Josh Watson. Josh Watson, would you choose left or right for me there, big man? We'll come back to the breaks here in just a second, but I want to knock out Josh Watson before we do anything else. Hey, good morning, Mr. Kelly. Ah, very cool. I love it, Tim. Nice. Would you choose left or right? There we go. Left, you got it, Josh Watson. And best of luck to you, my friend. I hope I find you that one of one. You got a numbered card stand there, you lucky ducky. How about 23 out of 25? That's a nice way to start the morning for you there, Josh. Congratulations, my dude. Beautiful. Tim Kelly says over here on TikTok, have you ever seen the 1984 Fleer Glenn Hubbard card? If not, take a look on a search. I will do that, Tim Kelly. Thank you so much, good buddy. Well, congratulations there, Josh Watson. That is exactly right. Your Michael Jordan card stand, good sir. You know it. Absolutely right, Jeffro. You know how it goes over here in the studio, my dude. All right, Mr. Watson. Well, congratulations again, good buddy. And as always, thank you for being a loved and valued member of this family for the last over 3 years. That one's going in your pile, good sir. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it, Joshy. Thank you, you legend. And I am stoked I could find that for you before you hit the sack there, good buddy. Thank you as always, Josh. I'll be right back, you legends. All right, all right. Let's get back to it here, folks. So, I got to figure out who took those last 4 spots in Panini Prism Baseball. I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is not Cody Durr. It is not Paul Bailey. It is not Chris Notley Bailey. It is not Ryan Fenger. Not Jeff Hansen. Not Mr. Clunan. Not Kevin O'Brien. Again, my friends, thank you so much for bearing with me for just a moment. Typically, you know, I have some help in this department. We'll get there, gosh dang it. Ah, Ryan Fenger, spot number 25. Excellent. Oh, that would be amazing, Jeff Hansen. I would love that. Next, Mr. Randy Schmidt. Spot number 9. Got you, Randy Schmidt. All right, now we need spots 3 and 20. There it is, Kevin O'Brien, spot number 3. And now we just need spot number 20. James Berkey. I appreciate that, Ryan Fenger. I see it now. No worries, my man. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Sienna. I did not rip last night for you, my friend. I assume maybe you fell asleep or something, my brother. So sorry about all the rips last night. I appreciate your patience, but we still have them right here for you, Anthony. As always, my friend, I'm not going to rip them if you're not here. Unless we have a prearranged decision. Like if you tell me, you know what I mean, to rip them regardless of whether you are here or not, then I will. Give me just a second here, folks. Just need to verify. Yep. Nope. James Berkey, I see spot number 20 in our 12th box of Panini Prism. Back on the 21st of March. Unless there's something else that I missed. There is. I found it. There you go, James Berkey. I found it now. Thank you, buddy. Good, 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 good. Always snagging that spot number 20. Thank you, James Berkey. I appreciate the consistency. Hey, good morning, Steve Custer. How are you, you legend? Long time no see. So, folks, we have a full Panini Prism break. We have a full Panini Select break. It's going to be a Panini kind of FriYAY morning. So, let's get some stuff out of my way here. And we have some rips before we need to get into our family breaks. Anthony Sienna, also known as Shills, from last night, my brother. Let's get into your Goodwin champions and 2021 Chronicles basketball. Hey, good morning, Ken Steinke. Thank you, Mark. Excellent, my dude. Steve Custer, I have been awesome. How have you been, my friend? Hope you're having a good morning there, buddy. Okie dokie. Hey, what's up, Birdie Tom? Welcome back, my man. Hope you're having a fantastic FriYAY, as always. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Anthony Sienna, for the very first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning. You know what we must do. We shalt grippeth. And we shalt rippeth. Best of luck to you, my man. Tom, I do not want to sell you that Griffey. Unless you want to pay $5,000 for it. I'll sell it to you for $5,000, Tom. I know it's not worth that, my friend, and I don't want to sell it. So, if somebody wants to buy it, they're going to have to buy it out from underneath me. That is part of my PC, Tom, but I appreciate you asking, brother. I love it just as much as you do. That will be in my PC forever. They'll have to pry that one out of my cold, dead fingers. All right, we have Roderick Arias for the pinstripes getting us started. Marjan Beauchamp. Danny Way, legendary skateboarder on the rainbow. Beauchamp, so nice you got him twice. And Riley Greeny for the Tigres, last but not least. You were absolutely right, Super Grover. Nailed it. Offsides, welcome back, buddy. I know, Tom, I know it. All right, Anthony. Second pack magic out of your 2022 Goodwin Champions hobby box. And we start off with DJ Ugalele. Nice. Ken Griffey Jr. Beautiful. LeBron James on the splash of color. Looking like he just walked out of 1985. King James, so nice you got him twice. Awesome. I've actually never seen a card that says King James. Sweet. And then Alex Alcala. Last but not least, little footballer. Wyatt, good morning, legend. Okie dokie, Anthony. Let's get into your blaster box here, good buddy. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Hope he's driving safe out there. That is correct, Johnny Mesco. Yep, yep. Danny Rendon, I'm with you. Aw, Mark, we appreciate you being here, buddy. As always, thank you for being part of the family, Mark. And I think this is the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful friendship, buddy. So we love having you here just as much as you love being here. That's a win-win. Good luck, Anthony. Let's do it. Mr. Steele, thank you for smacking that screen like it owes you back child support money. All right, we start with Obi Trice. Real name, no gimmicks. Obi Toppin. Pokasevsky. Rookies and stars Kyrie. Big Ben Simmons on your pink parallel. And Basundo Campazzo for the Nuggies. Rookie on the XR. Good morning, my dear friends. If it is your first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is wonderful to have you this morning. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, smacking you with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. Joe Trad, yes, we do ship down under. Absolutely, buddy. I appreciate you asking, and we also cover up to $20 of your international shipping. Yep. All right, we have a Tobias Harris. Pokasevsky, so nice, you got him twice. Sadiq is Bay on the playbook. Jay Sean Tate on the pink. And last but not least, you got one of the Wisemen, James. Moving on. Starting with Julius Randle for the Knicks. Isaac Okoro, rookie. Tyrese Maxey, rookie. Luka on the Rookies and Stars. Nice. And last but not least, RJ Hampton on your marquee rookie. Starting off with Anthony for Orlando. Jay Sean Tate, so nice, we have seen him twice. Devin Booker, who will probably not be a Phoenix Sun soon, I assume. Campazzo, so nice, you have gotten him twice on a pink parallel rated rookie. And Ant-Man, rookie. There you go, brother. Sleeving up the Ant-Man rookie for you. Not too shabby. Moving on. Hey, sounds good, Joe. I appreciate that, good buddy. So, folks, as always, if you are new here this morning, feel free to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find all that sealed wax that's right behind me. There are break spots up there. There's single packs up there. There's merchandise up there, supplies, etc. So, as always, my dear friends, I will implore you to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. And remember, you can make an account there for free. Cost you nothing. And it's super helpful. Good morning, Rippin' Flippin' Anthony. Top of the morning to you, my content creating brother. Happy FriYAY. All right, we have Zion Williamson. Luka, so nice, we have seen him twice. Excellent. Killian Hayes. Cole Anthony on the pink. And Denny Avdija, last but not least, on your marquee. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, friends. All right, this is your penultimate base pack magic. And Super Grover, you might want to snag a chunk of lumber there, buddy. Throw on a bow nut. Start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck. Starting with an upside down Paul George. Tyrese Halliburton, rookie. LeBron James, twice on the Rookies and Stars. Cole Anthony on the Hometown Heroes. And Emmanuel Quickly. We will put him down quickly. All right, last base pack magic for you. Shills, good luck, my dude. And as always, Anthony, I cannot thank you enough, not only for snagging these down from junkwaxvintage.com and letting us rip them together. I appreciate your patience last night, my dude. It was a busy one. So thank you, as always, for understanding that even if your stuff does not get ripped, it will get ripped during the next show. one of the cool things about this channel, in my humble opinion. Oh no! Uncle Smitty! Ouch, kabibbles. Pobrecito. Oh, I bet. All right, here we go. Another Wiseman. Carl Anthony Towns. Precious. Cole Anthony, so nice we have seen him thrice, like the artist in the ambulance. And last but not least, for your world champion Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum. Beautiful. All right, Mr. Sienna.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my brother. Good luck. And we start off with Desmond Bain. DeMontis Sabonis from my alma mater, Gonzaga University. Gonzaga, Gonzaga. Go Zags. Wiseman, so nice we have seen him 4 times. Bam, Adebayo. And RJ Hampton on your XR. There you go, buddy. Got yourself some sweet Lucas, some sweet Ant-Man rookie, whole bunch of RJ Hampton, whole bunch of Cole Anthony. Excuse me. Alrighty, Mr. Sienna, I am going to put all those beautiful cards into your pile, good buddy. Thank you again. And I sincerely hope that that is just another beautiful rip in a long, long line of beautiful rips, my brother. I'll be right back. I could not agree more, Josh. Love me some Chronicles in any sport. Baseball, football, basketball, it don't matter. Panini is not perfect, but man, they do Chronicles pretty damn well. I gotta give them that. Mikey, he says, did you ever see my question about Stars and Stripes H2? I did not. Sorry about that, my friend. So I would recommend just retyping the question, Mikey 2, because I see you asking that question twice, but I don't see the actual question. I am so sorry, Mikey. Buenos dias, Kobe Luna. ¿Qué pasó, hermano? ¿Cómo fue su mañana de viernes thus far? I am going to intentionally wait for a question over here on Twitch. Okay. Is H2 considered hobby? Yes. It is. Because just curious, because kabooms are only in hobby. So H2 is considered like a hobby light. That's why they call it H. That's what it stands for. Hobby 2. So I would believe so, but we might want to double check on that one, my dude. Just to be sure. Might want to double check. They do have blasters of that product also. So I could see that still being considered a hobby, because it is an H2. But might want to double check on that one, my friend. Good question, Mikey 2. Good question. All right, legends. Mr. Super Grover, are you ready for some Fanatics Fest exclusive action? Because you know I am. Hell yeah. I sincerely hope that I find you at least one Big Apple Refractor, maybe a swinging for the Stars SP. Let's do it. And folks, believe it or not, we are down to like a handful of packs left out of this hobby box. That went quickly. Good luck, Super Grover. High risk, high reward kind of product, my friend. Let's do it. No better way to get your heart going in the morning, in my humble opinion. All right, pack number 1. We start off with Rob Richardson's Gigantes. Kyle Harrison. Jackson Holiday, rookie, for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Eloy and Oslavis Basabe on your Prism Refractor. Rookie for the Rays. Just in case, we'll sleeve that fella up. Moving on. Oh, see Kobe. Incredible, my brother. That sounds like a heck of a day. Excellent day. All right, we have Heston Kerstadt for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Junior Caminero for Tampa Bay. Shout out to Mr. Mark Keys. Geraldo Rivera Perdomo. And Wyatt Langford on your Prism Refractor. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza. His PC. Our Texas Rangers. All right, we are halfway there, buddy. Buena suerte. Good luck. Come on. Come on, card gods. Give us some lerv. And we have a Davis Schneider and his magnificent mustache for the Blue Jays. Shout out to Mr. Jason Russell. And man, I hope he watched that replay last night. Shout out again to Kevin O'Brien, who gifted him an amazing card. Linda, good morning, my dear. How are you? Always a partay with Starling Marte. Ooh. What do we have here, Super Grover? Purple Schmeckel? Yes, please. JT Realmuto. I believe he is numbered to 250? Or maybe not numbered at all. Nope, it's to 299. Sorry about that. Hard to see it, but that is 135 out of 299 on your Purple Schmeckel. And that is Mikey's PC. Ol Realmuto. Nice. All right, my friend. Last but not least, somebody bang a trash can for the Astros. Last but not least.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my brother. Good luck, Cody. Come on, card gods. Come on. Luis Matos. George Springer for the Blue Jays. Hell yeah! You got one there, my brother. And it is a rookie for the White Sox on your Big Apple Refractor. Zach Remillard. And we are not talking about the sauce. And I have got to believe, my brother, that is good karma coming right back to you for donating that card to Mikey. Because that is his PC, and you just made his morning, good buddy. So we'll have to keep an eye on old Mr. Remillard. That looks nice, too. Let's put him in a brand new 55er, shall we? Not too shabby there, Super Grover. Stoked we could find you at least one. And then last but not least, you got Ezekiel Tovar for Jonesy and Brian Smith's Rockies. Nice. All right. One good turn deserves another, so I'm going to go ahead and donate a top loader to Mikey. And I will top load that up for him. And that one's going in his pile. As I say almost every single day, my friends, I know that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. On all of the interwebs. And this morning is no different. So thank you again for paying that forward to the family, Super Grover. We love you, buddy. And I think I can speak for the entire family and saying that we're all pretty damn grateful to have you here, my dude. Thank you, Super Grover. That one goes into your pile. And this one goes into Mikey's pile. I'll be right back. Excellent. All right. Folks, let's refresh that shop one last time just to make sure that I am current on everything. And if we are, it is break time. And double bubble break time. We're going to have two of them in a row. Shout out to old Double Bubble. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Koba snagging a Stars and Stripes H2 box. Beautiful. Allow me just a moment. Let's find out if we can find a kaboom in here, my dude. And then, after this box, my dear friends, we will get into our breaks. All right, all right? Thank you so much, Kevin O'Brien. I could not agree more. It is a beautiful thing. So, you know, folks, as I have said before, and I will say it again, cards are cool, right? It's what brings us together every day. However, what is cooler to me is the relationships that we have built here in this family. In my humble opinion, my friends, you have heard me say it before many, many times. I truly believe that money will always be a part of our hobby, right? I get it. I have no qualms with that. But money should never be all of the hobby, in my humble opinion. This hobby should be about the experiences that you have, the people that you meet along the way, the interactions and the experiences, and what you take away from those that make you a better person as you move forward. And I see that in spades here every single morning, my friends. So thank you so much for just being you, and thank you for being a loved and valued member of this entire community. Good morning, Wayne Sparks, and thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Good to have you. Oh, there you go. Daniel Gates, good morning, my dude. Our not-so-sinister Gates, good morning, my man. How are you? Your ears must have been burning last night. We found quite a few Corey Seager cards. That was fun. Wayne, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my friend. I can't follow everybody, but I see we have another Canadian, Mr. Sparks. I got you, brother. Welcome to the family. Cheers. Sorry about that, folks. Goodness gracious. Cheers. Most of my OGs know I do this every morning and every evening. By Fridays, my voice is pissed. So thank you for bearing with me this morning. I appreciate you. Aw, Kevin Ward. That is unbelievably kind of you to say, buddy, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know. You rock my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning. Alrighty, Mikey 2. Let's go. See if we can't find you a Trolley Dodgers kaboom. Good luck, good buddy. As I say almost every single day, Kevin Ward, I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. We are still a very small community at this point. I had somebody reach out to me a couple of months back, actually, and in their message, it was really kind and thoughtful, but they said that I have made it. I could not disagree anymore. I do not think that we have made it, my friends, but we are very well on our way. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for just being you and helping this community to grow, expand, improve, and you always have my word that I will keep bringing it every day. And we will always elevate this channel. I'm going to make it better for you. And like I said, it is going to take a huge step forward in about 2 weeks. So thank you for hanging on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because we got some juicy stuff coming. Kelowna Rockets fan, good morning, young man. How are you? Aren't you supposed to be in school right now? I'm just kidding. Empty box. KC, good morning. We gotta pull those pack number 4s for you, Mikey. It is tradition. All right, we will rip those little bad boys last. Let's do it. Hey, good morning, KC. I am well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing on this fantastic FriYAY? We're going to go a couple of packs at a time for you, Mikey 2. Manny Marin. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. There you go. Beautiful. Quentin Young. Hey, I'm glad you're having a good day, KC. Thank you for being here, my dude. Kelowna Rockets fan. It is only 7:01 a.m. there. You leave for school at 8:20-ish. Oh, you must be in Western Canada, my friend. For some reason, I had you pegged for Eastern Canada. You must be over there in BC? Possibly? Nice. All right, Quentin Young. Tanner Johns. Edward Rothlander. Red to 199. Beautiful. Tyson Hadley Ho there, neighbors. Matt Ager. Shout out to Matt Agan. Billy Carlson. Oh, hell yeah. Carter Holton to 49 on the autograph. Beautiful. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. And you have another numbered card coming right behind it. Hell yeah. I have spent a lot of time up there in BC, Kelowna Rockets fan. Fun fact. There you go, my man. Beautiful. And last but not least, you have Tori's nephew, Evan Amos. Got a sleeve up. There can only be one. Rothlander. Give me a hell yeah if you got that reference. McLeod. All right, round 2 for you, Mikey. Let's go. Thank you, Kevin O'Brien. Spot on. I did already choose my teams in 5-for-5 baseball today, but we will go through them together this morning. And if you folks have not chosen your teams, you might want to. And I think you have a card numbered to 25 here, my friend. And I remember seeing this dude in Bowman Draft. Could be a good one. Thank you, Kirk Noah. Thank you, Jeff Hansen. Exactly right, Danny Rendon. Thank you, good sir. All right. How about Bryce Clavon, Andrew Jimenez, Von Necker, Nolan Traeger, and we're not talking about you grill. Nolan Traeger on the schmeckle. Trey Ebel, little Ebel, and the Trey so nice you got him twice. Trey Ebel on the purple. Think he is numbered to 99? Correct. 57 out of 99 on the Trey. Holman, Pablo Honey, Miguel Velasquez on the schmeckle, and hell yeah. So it is not numbered to 25, it is numbered to 49, and that is a Drew Beam. Beautiful. Aw, thank you, Super Grover. I appreciate you, buddy. We will rip those little bad boys in just a couple of minutes. And we will push our break back after those. On the stand he goes. Actually, we're going to go ahead and top load that fella. Nice one there, Mikey, too. Drew Beam to 49. We got to sleeve up your Ebel as well. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, just a heads up. So this evening, tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have another juicy PYT mixer break going up in the shop. So if I was you, I would set myself an alarm for 6:58 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I would make sure that I am at junkwaxvintage.com at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, because that is when that break is going to go live, and you can make sure that you get the team that you want. It is pick your team. It does get a little hot and heavy there in the first few minutes when those breaks go live. So I appreciate you in advance, and I cannot hardly wait to bust into that one. Yes, Super Grover. Yes. Exactly. All right, here we go. Tegan and Sarah. Tegan Scott. Balake Bowen. Sam Cozart. Grant Merhoff on the schmeckle. That's right, Super Grover. Cannon Golden on the blue. Number 2, Oh My Lanta. How about an eBay 1 of 1? How about a little casual Friday morning bookend? 149 out of 149. Beautiful. How about an eBay 1 of 1 there for you, Mikey, too? Gotta love it. Woolfolk, Braden Midnight in Montgomery, Fergie's cousin, and Leroy's nephew, Owen Jenkins. Ryan Stafford on the schmeckle. And last but not least, numbered to 75, Seaver King. Damn right, Danny Rendon. I see you, Mikey. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, sleeving up your receiver. And Kelowna Rockets fan says, Dalen, next time you say when you're going to go live, can you say in Pacific time because that's the time zone you're in? I will do my damnedest, young man. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But you can always head over to Google and do your time conversion that way as well. I appreciate you asking, Kelowna Rockets fan, but just keep in mind, my friend, that I have a lot of other people here on this channel just besides you, and I wish that I could individually message each person in their own specific personal time zone. I love that idea, buddy, but that's a lot of work for yours truly. So I appreciate you understanding, and I appreciate you heading on over to Google and doing that time conversion yourself, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. I love you, buddy. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. How about Cags? Old Caglione. Josh Hartle. PJ Morlando on the Schmeckle. And Ethan Scheffelbein on the red. Thank you, Jeffro. Thank you, Danny Rendon. Yeah, Kelowna Rockets fan, you just want me to mention all the different time zones? Again, I appreciate the thought so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But that's a tough one. That's a tough one. To go through every single time zone every time I mention times. I appreciate your understanding on that, young man. Thank you so, so much. I do my damnedest, buddy. I do my best. Mike Pratt, good morning, my man. He says, I never understood why they say eBay 1 of 1. Isn't every numbered card the only one of it? I guess technically, it's just a fun thing to say, my friend. That's all. It's just a fun thing to say. All right, I'm going to sleeve up the Caglione. There you go, buddy. All right. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joey Krug, good morning, you legend. I love it so much. Alrighty, folks. We are down to our last 3 packs here for Mikey 2. Good morning, legends. It is wonderful to have you this morning, my dear friends. That's right, Uncle Smitty. All right, we start off with Michael Massey. Burke Lee Mavis. Shout out to James Berkey. Miles Young. Jacob Lombard on the Schmeckle. Number to 199, Tegan Scott. And I think that is your second numbered Tegan, maybe. Tyson Neighbors. Trey Gregory Alford. Ooh, hell yeah. Jackson's brother. Ethan Holiday. Omar Serna. Josh Hartle to 99. Ah, beautiful Kirk Noah. I've got you covered, brother. My pleasure. I appreciate you, Kirkamus. Griff O'Farrell. Cade Allen. Zachary Estrada. Oh, wow. Pablo Honey to 49 on the Giant Relic. Pretty one there, my man. That is correct, Johnny Mesco. Yep. And absolutely right, Super Grover. I see you, Ryan Fenger. My man. Oh, thank you, Jeffro. You're absolutely right, buddy. And last but not least, who is also a member of our family, Mr. Matt Champion, to 149 on the blue. Beautiful. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. And we will sleeve up your number to 49, Pablo Honey Torres. And that is a giant napkin, my man. You're right. That's a biggin. On the stand he goes. And we are down to your pack number 4s, Mikey 2. I am so with you, Kevin Ward. My man. Kelowna Rockets fan says, do you have any suggestions on how I should rearrange my shelf of cards? That's a tough one, buddy. I mean, there's lots of ways to organize your cards. Personally, I do it by binder. Mikey, I think you have a nice one here, good sir. I see gold. And we love gold! The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much I lost my genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? Samir Muhammad. Brady Harris. Brady and Brody. Brecht. Oh, hell yeah. Angel Cervantes. Number to 10. That is our very first gold parallel. Nicely centered, too. Might want to keep an eye on that young man. He is a 16-17U. So that one will be a long-term hold, my brother. Good morning, James McCrow. Excellent to see one of our favorite Canadians. I love it. You're paying attention to the chat this morning. Right, Johnny Mesco? I feel ya. Kelowna Rockets fan. He says, well, I have 2 bins of cards, 6 binders, and a unit of 12 storage drawers filled with cards. Well, congratulations, buddy. That's amazing. Sounds like you have a really awesome collection there, buddy. Very, very cool. All right. Beautiful card there, bud. But let's finish strong, Mikey 2. Brody Gindra, Griff O'Farrell, Tomas Brown, Jael Santos, and last card magic, Mikey 2, is Colt Peterson. Another 16-17U, and I believe he is numbered to 199. Nope, I was wrong. That one is numbered to 75. Beautiful. Let's sleeve and top load that one up for you, big man. Kelowna Rockets fan says, what is the oldest card you have in your collection? That's a tough question, buddy. I have a lot of cards. Right off the top of my head, I have a Three Stooges card from like 1950 something. That's pretty cool. And we actually just gave away a card from 1940 here on this channel. So thanks for asking, Kelowna Rockets fan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I'm going to put all these beautiful cards in Mikey 2's pile. Congratulations on your number to 10. That Carter Holton autograph. The Drew Beam 249. Your giant napkin. And that Cannon Golden as well is pretty. Hey, thank you, Mikey 2. It is always my pleasure, buddy. I am going to go ahead and top load your last on print. There you go, my dude. Excuse me. Your oldest is a 1970 card. Very, very cool, Kelowna Rockets fan. That is awesome, buddy. I appreciate you sharing your collection with us, dude. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get into some breaks. If you all would allow me just a moment. Cousin Vinny! And the 2 Utes. It is wonderful to see you this morning, my brother. How the heck are you? We missed you. You got a whole bunch of shout-outs last night, Cousin Vinny. Everybody was concerned about you. Wanted to make sure you're still alive and kicking. I told them absolutely he is. All right, my dear friends. Time to bust into a couple of family breaks. Cheers. I'm so sorry. Actually, I take that back. I think Super Grover snagged a couple of packs. So we will get into those breaks in just a moment, my friends. Jason Russell, thank you for the shipping, good sir. Jeff Hansen snagged some packs as well. Beautiful. So we have 2 packs of Fanatics Fest exclusive for Super Grover. We will get into those in just a moment, my friend. And then the Hammer, Jeff Hansen. Taking a 2023 Hobby Pack of Goodwin Champions, a 2022 Hobby Pack of Goodwin Champions, and a 2022 Chronicles hanger. Excellent. I'll be right back. 2022 hobby, 2023 hobby, and your 2022 hanger. Good morning, Rob Richardson, our family pharmacist. Excellent to see you this morning, my man. I see you, Super Grover. Hey, we'll get to the breaks eventually. No worries. Gotcha, Kelowna Rockets fan. Understood, my friend. Excuse me. Good morning, Austin. All right, legends. We're going to get through these family rips, and then we're going to get into our family breaks. All right, all right? Good luck, Hammer. And as always, thank you so much, Jeff. Marina Beck Romanchuk. Zhao Felix. Tiger, woo! On the splash of color. Nice one there, buddy. Beautiful. Always happy to see some Tiger. And that one is numbered to 299, my dude. On the pink tracks. Shout out to Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, who calls them the tire track cards. I love it so much. Nice one, my friend. 78th on print to 299 on the Tiger. Grabbing the Tiger by the tail this morning, buddy. Beautiful. How about AI? And we're not talking about Claude. Allen Iverson. And Keaton Slovis. Last but not least. Excuse me. All right, let's keep going with some Goodwin Champions. Legend. 2023. As always, my friends, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for being here this morning. I appreciate you. How about Powder? AKA Jordan Walsh. And I'm going straight to hell. Caleb Williams. Looking like a llama. Dylan Cruz. On the chrome, for lack of a better term. Dylan Cruz, so nice, you got him twice. Back to back. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Gritty. Thank you, Josh B. And ELP, giving him the shocker.
Giggity, giggity.
Youchka bibbles. All right. And we are down to your last pack here, Jeff Hansen. Thank you, good buddy, and good luck.
Come on, Greg.
There you go. That's right, Josh. That boy brand, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, and thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you. Happy FriYAY, you legends. Wayne Sparks, thank you for smacking me with a gift, good buddy. All right, we have a Torkelson rookie. Back-to-back Tigers rookies with Matt Manning. Riley Adams rookie. Castillo rookie. Jake I Love a Burger rookie. Now all we need is a Seth Beer, and we have a Desayuno de Campeones. Reed Detmers. Jake Myers rookie. Oh, hell yeah. How about a little Mariners napkin? Matty Brash. Rookie patch. Zach Thompson on the XR. Rookie for the Pirates. Reed Detmer's so nice, you got him twice on the Clearly Donruss. Acetate rated rookie. Torkelson so nice, we have seen him twice on the Donruss Elite. Rodolfo Castro on your Pulsar Prism. Tyler McGill for the Mets. Zach Gallen on the Spectra Prism. So folks, I say it almost every single pack of Chronicles, Spectra is the most difficult subset to collect because you typically only get one card per box. And the Spectra Prisms are beautiful. Nice one, my friend. Brooklyn, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew. And last but not least, you got the Spaz. Shane Baz for the Tampa Bay Rays. Excellent. I am going to top load your Tiger Woods, Jeff Hansen. Congratulations, my dude. I think that might be the first numbered Tiger that we have pulled this year. Jamie Nelson. It might be, good sir. It just might be. I appreciate it. All right, I am going to sleeve up your Matty Brash napkin as well, Jeff Hansen. And Super Grover, you're up next with some Fanatics Fest exclusive action. All right. We have a couple of packs left, and then we're busting into not one, but two family breaks this morning. Good luck, Super Grover. And you know what? I'm with you, Josh. You're right. You'd think they would have that figured out by now, right? All right, let's go, Super Grover. See if we can't find you another Big Apple refractor. And we start with Lucky Luciano. Shout out to Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist and Gigantes fanatic. Carson Spires, Yuki Matsui, and Juan Soto, the $765 million man on the Strokes. Kevin O'Brien. Well, congratulations, buddy. That's beautiful. I love it. Roman Anthony is a stud. Oh, Boyle rules for the Athletics. Stephen Cruz, Beardy Blackman, and Logan Webb on the refractor. There you go, Super Grover. I appreciate you so much, good buddy. Thank you, Super Grover. No problem, my man. All right, these beautiful cards are going in your pile, my dude. And then we got to bust into a couple of juicy family breaks. If you all would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I'll be right back. Excuse me. All right, legends. I think we filled the Panini Prism first, so that is what we will do first. We'll do this in chronological order. And you know what we got to do first? We got to figure out who gets what. As always, you legends, you will have just a couple of minutes to voluntarily trade your teams if you would like, but there is never any pressure to do so. I know, Super Grover, I'm so sorry, buddy. But you did well on your first round, and there's still 3 packs left out of that hobby box. Rhubarb, beautiful, my friend. Your very first break with us. Is that Mr. Clunan? Is that you over there, John? Rhubarb? My favorite pie? Cheers, my friends. Broast. Thank you, John. Well, we're glad to have you, my friend. And first break magic has happened more times than I can even count on this channel. So I sincerely hope that the same thing happens for you, good buddy. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Let's figure out who gets what. 740 Pasture Poodles, good morning. Happy FriYAY. Excellent to see you, my friend. Lucky number 5. 3 and 2. Excuse me. Alrighty. Good luck, everybody. We gotta smack that randomize button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. You should be able to see both of those lists. So you can shout out the person that has the team that you want. Possibly. Hey, right back at you, 740 Pasture Poodles. I hope you were having a wonderful Friday, my friend. Good to see you. CDN Grumpy Guy, welcome back. Another Canadian cousin. Cesar Mendoza, buenos dias. Mikey 2, this is the Panini Prism break, my friend. Panini Prism. We are doing select next. Timbo T-Wood says lock 'em in. Happy to do that, Timbo. Why, thank you. Kirk Noah says the Phillies are up for trade. So Timbo T-Wood, you have the Cardinals in spot number 1. '29 and 30, Pirates and Brewers. There you go. Got you locked in there, Timbo. The Rockies are up for trade as well, says James Berkey. Mikey. Mikey 2. Correct. You're in the Panini Select, my friend. Yep. That is correct. Easy to get them confused, especially when they're both Panini. Tom Love, welcome back, my friend. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Oh, Timbo! Lock him in, except when I want you to trade him. I appreciate you, Timbo. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Spot number 30 for spot number 22. Thank you. Timbo, you got the Athletics, buddy. And Jeff Hansen, you got your Brew Crew, my dude. And Tim, I appreciate you being so thoughtful, good buddy. And giving Jeff Hansen his teams. I appreciate you. No worries, Timbo. It's all good, brother. I got plenty of whiteout, my friend. All right, confirmed. Phillies for Angels, Kirk Noah. Number 8 for number 25. Excellent. Ryan Finger, you got the Fighting Phillies. And Kirk Noah, you have the Angels. Got you locked in there, boys and girls. All right, Jeff Hansen, give the Texas Rangers to Cesar Mendoza. Number 26. Your wish is my command, good buddy. I will white you out. Done deal. Excuse me. James Berkey, Rockies for Twins confirmed. So let's see. Rockies are spot number 10. Twins are spot number 5. Paul Bailey. Paul Bailey, are you here, brother? James Berkey, you do not have spot number 5, my friend. That is Paul Bailey's spot. And he said lock him in. So I'm confused. Help me out here, buddy. So, Paul Bailey, did you okay that trade, my dude? Did I miss something? Thank you, Paul Bailey. Okay, I'm just going to throw that all out because I have not seen any responses down here in the chat. Good morning, Dante. How you doing, my dude? Great to see you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just start locking these in, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get to breaking. Alrighty, here we go. I can always white out at the end if we need to. Cool? All right, Kevin O'Brien, you have the Rays and the Gigantes. Ashtray Poetra, you got the Bo Sox. Mr. Paul Bailey at number 5, you got Minnesota. John Owens, number 6, you got the Diamondbacks, my friend. Chris Notley Bailey, number 7, you got Toronto. Randy Schmidt, one of our favorite Schmidt heads, taking down the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for Trevor Taylor. Ryan Fenger, number 10, the Rockies. James Berkey, number 11, you got the Cubbies, my dude. Cody Durr, number 12, you got the Guardians. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson. John, first break magic for Mr. Clunan. You got my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky. Beautiful. Cody Durr, number 14, the Trolley Dodgers. Rob Richardson, number 15, you got the White Sox. Rob Richardson, number 16, you got the Royals. Cody Durr, number 17, you got WKRP in Cincinnati. Paul Bailey, number 18, you got the Pinstripes. Nice one, Paul. Cody Durr, number 19, you got the Mets. James Berkey, number 20, you got the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Ashtray Poetra, number 21, you got the Padres. Looking for some El Mutante. Faisal Karim, 23 and 24, Braves and Nationals, my friend. Nice to have you back. Melly P, number 27 and 28, Tigers and Marlins. And we are good to go. Beautiful. If you folks would do me a solid and check out that list, and if it looks appropriate, may you please hit me with a hell yeah in the chat, so I know you're ready. Thank you, thank you. Sports Cards, thank you for smacking the follow button. Ricky Harvey, nice to have you. Sammy, welcome. I appreciate you all smacking that follow button, and welcome to the crew, my friends. If you are new here today, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, good morning. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. So thank you for being here with me, my friends, as always. And keep in mind, we are live on 5 platforms every single show. Right this second, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole rest of the fam-damly is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch to Twitch, my friends, come on over. We would love to have you. It is free and it is easy. Alrighty. How about our 13th box of 2024 Panini Prism Baseball? I hope we all know who we have. And we will get into our select break next. Good luck, everybody. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. I am so glad to have you back home, buddy. We missed you, Brandon. But I cannot thank you enough for dropping a healthy dose of JWV stickers on Italy. That was very, very cool to watch, my friend. Empty box there, you legends. Pack number 4 is to the side. Let's do it. All right, we have a Luke Little for the Cubbies. A.A. Ron Judge, Pedro Martinez, Buster Posey, Zanatello, Brock Wilkin, stud prospect for Milwaukee. Bobby Richardson on the Red Wave Prism. Roman Anthony numbered to 499 on the Pulsar. Hell of a first pack there, folks. Congratulations to Ashtray Poetra. Beautiful, buddy. Roman Anthony is a stud, and that is numbered 446 out of 499. Beautiful. Ryan Clifford, Francisco Vilorio, Ralphie, and Cole Young for our Seattle Mariners. Nice. Kelowna Rockets fan, I am so glad, buddy. That's beautiful. I'm glad you reorganized your shelf. Congratulations on that. All right, Roman Anthony going up there. Oh, hell yeah, Brandon. So I hope I am so lucky that I get to do that someday. Very, very cool. That's awesome, Kelowna Rockets fan. That's amazing, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, buddy. All right, here we go. Joenry Vargas, Gonzalez, Willie Mays, Dalton Rushing. The name's Dalton. Bertie Williams, Bruce, Jim Palmer, all blue eyes on the red. Masataka Yoshida on the Pulsar. To $4.99 for the Bo Sox. Another one for Ashtray Poetra. Mason Wynn. Oh, we got to fix some TikTok here, my friends. Beautiful. Mason Wynn on the Prismatic Prism for the Cardinals. Gosh, that's pretty. Masataka, so nice, you got him twice. Jose Canseco. Keyshaw from Minnesota. Johnny Damon. Ty Madden. King Felix for our Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. Donnie Baseball. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an autographed Don Mattingly baseball that I think we might auction off on Sunday on Whatnot. Ryan Clifford. Baez for the Astros. Ken Griffey Jr. on the Red Wave Prism, Peanut Butter and Jealous John Clunan. First break magic is indeed real for you, my friend. Nice one. Mike Piazza on the Red Prism for the Mets. Good morning, Wade Block. Numbered to $2.99 on that one. Heston Kjerstad on the Orioles. Gavin Williams, Trey Morgan with that blonde fro, and Jace Barhofen for Toronto. Nice second round. Ken Griffey Jr. is not numbered, but you know when we find the kid, he's got to go on the stand. Wade Block, how the heck are you, my brother? Hope you are doing well, good sir. Another OG of the family. All right, moving on. Kelowna Rockets fan says, I wish I did not have a typing character limit. I get it, buddy. Kelowna Rockets fan says, do you think I should have my own NHL cards separate from my World Junior International cards and CHL cards? That is a great question, buddy. That is just a wonderful question. I wish I had a better answer for you, my friend. All right. We have Ichiro for our Seattle Mariners. Chase Petty, Tom Glavine, and shameless plug, my dear friends. You know that Tom Glavine is on that 10 autograph baseball, that we are down to just a few spots left. Cole Carrig, Hold the Mayo, Doc Gooden, Donnie Baseball, so nice we have seen him twice on the Red Wave Prism. Bradenberg, and I believe he is going to be numbered to 75 for the Marlins. Going to Melody. Beautiful. Aw, thank you, Trevor Taylor. I do my best, buddy. I do my best. And thank you, Johnny Mesco. Get out of my head. 1 minute show on the hype. Jim Palmer. Pudge Rodriguez. Jackson Churio, rookie for Milwaukee. Back-to-back Brewers. Kinsler. Oliva. Manzardo. Sizemore, back-to-back Guardians. Stafura. Ventura. I heard animals in there, Ventura. I'm sorry, Mr. Chickadance. I thought you were somebody else. Shout out to Ventura on the True Silver. Gavin Williams for the Guardians on the Red Prism to $2.99. Paul Skeens on the top tier for the Pirates. Klossy Blossy, Treadwell, and Ty Pete for our Seattle Mariners. Nice. Beautiful. Your Vradenberg is Michael Jordan out of 75. There you go. All right, moving on. Oh, I wish I could, Jeff Hansen. That would be amazing. There you go, Tom. Beautiful, my man. I like it. All right, we have Mariano Rivera. Sheehan. The Chicken Man for the Bo Sox, Mr. Wade Boggs. Mad Dog Maddox, who just happens to be on that 10 autograph baseball as well. 15 spots left. Knobloch for Minnesota. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds, going to Cody Durr. Elijah Rock. Ryan Zimmerman to $4.99 for the Nationals. 343 out of 499. And there is El Mutante, my friends. Ask and we shall receive. Leo Dallas De Vries, the 17-year-old sensation for San Diego. Yohandy, the bird murderer, Mr. Randy Johnson. Oh, hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic FriYAY morning. Hi, friends! As always, you legends, you already know. Unfortunately, we do not have any Junkwax Vintage hit boxes. So, for this hype train, we are going to hype train level 4, and we will give away a Junkwax Vintage pull box pull. And Rob Richardson, I owe you a family pull box pull from last night because you won, big man. Randy Johnson, Yumi Lean, Cepeda, Rodriguez, Lazaro, back from the dead, Colton, Yellow, Ledbetter. Shout out to Pearl Jam. Mikey, you know what, buddy? I just realized I do not have the thing running. Crapola. I am so sorry, Mikey. There it is. We're good. We got it. We good. Thank you, thank you. I fixed it. Thank you, Mikey. All right, Aiden Miller for the Fighting Phillies. Marcelo John Mayer. Dustin Pedroia for the Bo Sox on the True Silver. Colt Emerson for my Seattle Mariners, numbered to 75. How about First Break Magic again for John Clunan? Beautiful. Peanut Butter and Jealous, 37 out of 75 there, buddy. Nice. PCA on the Fireworks. The Lawnmower Man, Jackson Jobe. Noah Schultz for the White Sox and Charlie Hustle. Last but not least for the Reds. There you go, Cody Durr. Thank you so much, Mikey. I appreciate you, buddy. But it does show now. So I was able to just refresh it, and I think we're good. So lesson learned on that one. All right, John. I am going to sleeve and top load your beautiful Colt Emerson. Kid is a super stud for our Seattle Mariners. All right, folks. We have one last base pack round, and then we're getting into those pack number 4s, and then we are getting right into select, back-to-back with this one. Back-to-back FriYAY morning breaks, ladies and gentlemen. And Uncle Junkwax's Reds breakfast burritos are going to be put on a slight hold this morning. And folks, we are at Hype Train level 2. And just kidding, Trevor Taylor, my brother from another mother, my fellow Austinite, just smacked us with the showstopper. 1,000 bits. That is nothing short of amazing this morning, Trevor Taylor, and I cannot thank you enough, big man. Much appreciated, you handsome son of a gun. All right, folks. Let's see if we can't take some hype train luck as we go to hype train level 4. Thank you, Boston Bill. Thank you, Trevor Taylor. Thank you, Kirk Noah, James Berkey, Boston Bill, Jeff Hansen. I appreciate you all, boys and girls. I would love to give away another family pull box pull this morning. Threaten me with a good time. All right, Funky Cold Molina, Mac Horbath, Nolan Ryan. Always happy to see the Nolan Express on this fantastic Friday. And Cesar Mendoza. That one goes to you, good sir. Ty Floyd, Mizorowski, Lil Troy, Wanna Be a Bowler. Everson Pajeda on the True Silver. The Hawk, Andre Dawson for the Marlins to $4.99. 303 out of $4.99. Jackson Merrill on the top tier to go with that Paul Skeens. Couple of truly top tier young men. Brando Maya, Midnight in Colson Montgomery. McCovey Cove, Colt Keith, Kaisi, Omar Vizquel, shortstop legend for my Seattle Mariners. There you go, my man. Matlock, Perdomo, Andrew Walters, the Chicken Man Wade Boggs on the True Silver. Purdy, Alexander Clemmy to $4.99 for the Guardians. $4.54 out of $4.99. Braden Taylor on the Prismatic. Thelneen for the Mariners. I think this one deserves a go! Shout out to my Minnesotans. Excuse me. Jim Rice, Juan and Emilian Marshall, Mama Woody, thank you for smacking the follow button. Cal Ripken, AJ Smith, Heston Kerstadt, Paul Skeens, rookie. Robert Hassel. Our first autograph is De La Rosa Testarossa for the Washington Nationals. Congratulations to Faisal Karim. Aw, Trevor Taylor, you are killing it over there, my brother, and I cannot thank you enough, you big sweetie. Kevin, clapping them cheeks. Good morning, brother. Drew, thank you for smacking the follow button. 93 out of 99 on the Testarossa. Luis Baez for the Astros. Shout out to Trevor Taylor. Beautiful. And Randy Schmidt has our Astros this morning. That one is numbered to 199 for you, Randy. Evan Carter on the Prismatic going to Caesar. Professor X, Kemp Alderman with the weather. And the man, the myth, the pool hose. And if you folks were not here for last night's show, we found not one, but two Albert Pujols autographs out of the same box for Chris Notley Bailey last night. Beautiful. All right, you legends. Allow me just a moment for a little spot of housekeeping. A little sippy. Cheers, everybody. So, folks, I know we have a lot of new people in here this morning. If you are new here, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, good morning. It is great to see you. Thank you for being here. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here Tuesday through Friday mornings, Tuesday through Saturday evenings, and if you have not smacked that follow button yet, my friends, you might want to. So we are a close, tight-knit group of card enthusiasts. You have stumbled across a card club. So feel free to come over here and join us on Twitch if you would like. The whole rest of the fam family is over here, and you might even have a free gifted sub waiting for you. Cheers. Kevin Cheek, it's sparkling water, sir. You silly goose. It is not beer. I don't drink, bro. I don't drink. I know, Jeff, bro. I know, buddy. Might want to go back and watch that replay from last night, bro. I think Kyle Willard's head might have exploded. My poor St. Lunatics. That was an amazing break. For the Cardinals, anyway. All right, I am sleeving and top-loading your Testarossa. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks to Kirk Noah, we are at Hype Train Level 4. I sincerely appreciate you, Kirk Noah. And I see Dan Holdren, welcome back to the family. I appreciate you, Kirkamus. Thank you, good sir. And folks, we are absolutely giving away a Junkwax Vintage Pull Box pull this morning. My friends, I strongly believe that we have 2 autographs in our 2-pack number 4s. Gotta love it. There's my San Antonio neighbor, Kyle Willard. How are you, my man? I see you, Kevin Cheeks. Always clapping them cheeks, good buddy. Thank you, Ryan. Kelowna Rockets fan says, what's the link to the Discord? Kirk Noah, moderator extraordinaire. Are you able to drop the Discord link in the chat down here on TikTok, buddy? If you can, I would sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, Dante, getting in on the action. I see you, Danny Rendon, Mikey, Kyle. I appreciate you, gentlemen. All right, we have Will the Thrill, Hanley Ramirez, Luis Angel Acuna, Mikey Romero, De Paula, Mr. Jones, and me. Shout out to Mr. Jones. Funky Cold Molina on the True Silver for the Cardinals. Dante, thank you so much, buddy. I see you, Danny Rendon. The shoeless one, Joe Jackson on the Blue Prism to a $1.99. Dylan Head, Adael Amador for the Rockies, Sodi, and Mike Lowell. Weird. Last pack Magic Legends. Let's do it. Kirk Noah. So if you could help me out over on TikTok, my friend. That's where I need that, my brother. TikTok. But I cannot thank you enough, Kirk. All right, last pack Magic, everybody.
One down, one to go.
Let's go. Hall of Fame legend Scott Rowland. Tink Hence. Hence, he is Tink. Mike Piazza. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Olivia Pichardo. It's a lady. Shout out to the Pinstripes. Justin Crawford. Luis Matos for the Gigantes on the red. Raleigh Fingers. The man, the myth, the mustache. Red Prism to $2.99. Tamar Johnson. Mick Abel. Hani Mauricio. And Nick Lofton. Last but not least for the Royals. Folks, for the very first time ever, we just got Panini'd in our 13th box of Panini Prism. Ouch, kabibbles. Thanks, Panini. Hey, there you go, Kirk Noah. Thank you so much for dropping that link in the chat, my brother. I appreciate you. Kelowna Rockets fan, there you go, young man. All right, folks. Still a beautiful break, but we were supposed to have a couple more autographs in there. You all are my witness. They were not there. Super strange. So, I will see if I can file a claim with Panini, and we'll see how that goes. I have had to do that before, and it takes a minute to get that stuff. But, congratulations to the Nationals. You got the only autograph out of that one, and that one goes to Faisal Karim. I know, Timbo. I know, brother. That's right, Jeff Hansen. You know how it goes. We might get replacements in like 2 years. Correct. All right. Well, at the end of the day, my dear friends, it's an $11 break. Not the end of the world, but still kind of sucks, right? Thanks, Panini. All right. Give me just a moment, my dear friends. I'm going to sleeve up all the numbered cards here for you. And then we're going to switch gears just slightly and get into our Panini Select. Thank you, Super Grover. Thank you, Mikey, too, for getting involved in the hype train. I appreciate you, buddy. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I do not apologize for the redundancy. A lot of you know that we started this whole thing about 4 years ago, back from the closet right behind me, and this has grown into something that I never in a million years thought it could be. You also know that myself and Mrs. Junkwax, the way that we do things is whenever we get new products, we have a product calculator that we put the pricing into, and it shows us, minus all the taxes, platform fees, cost, etc., what our profit would be. A lot of businesses, most businesses, for better or worse, try to maximize their profit. We do not. We do the opposite. So whenever we look at that calculator, we go, okay, how low can we make this price while still keeping this whole thing on the rails? So because of that, my friend, our profit margin on cards is in between 8 and 10%, typically. So my point in saying that, my friends, is these hype trains over here on Twitch, the gifts over there on TikTok, are truly the MVPs of this channel. Because without those, I don't know if I'd be here sitting here talking to you. So I cannot thank each and every one of you enough that are able to help out with those hype trains. It is incredibly impactful to this channel. Thank you as always, everybody. Okie dokie. Enough mushiness. Sleeving these little bad boys up for you. And then let's switch gears into some Panini Select. And this is our very first box of Select this year. All right. There we go. I got you, Mikey. I feel you there, brother. Absolutely. Dante. Hey, I hope so. That would be sweet. Cesar Mendoza. Sounds wonderful. A what? Are you serious? That is a huge card, bro. If you insist, I am stoked to do that, but I just want to make sure you know what you are doing. That is a huge card, dude. I appreciate the kindness and being thoughtful, but that is more than just a gift, my friend. That is huge. Wow. Oh, okay. Muy bonito. Me gusta mucho. So yes, Caesar, if you would do me a solid, buddy, and shoot me a direct private message so I can refer to that after the show, I would sincerely appreciate it. Gracias en advancia. Beautiful. Wow. Holy crapola. That is huge, Cesar Mendoza. Like, real big, buddy. So thank you again. That is absolutely amazing. And as I have said before, my dear friends, I am continually, consistently mind blown at the altruism that we see here on this channel. It is nothing short of amazing. I would challenge you to find any other channel where somebody is going to gift away a Kayla Harrison rookie autograph. Damn. Goodness gracious. I see you, Mikey, too. I'll do my damnedest, my brother. You got it. All right, folks. Good morning, Lonnie. How are you, my man? Quentin, you just got a new fishing setup. Well, congratulations, buddy. That's amazing. Awesome. High five. All right, legends. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. We're going to get into our second break of the morning. You know what we must do. We're going to figure out who gets what. Best of luck to all of you. Lucky number 4. Not the hard way. You all can see that? Number 4 it is. Best of luck to all of you. Should be able to see both of those lists, so you can shout out to whoever might have your team. All right? Good luck. 1, 2, 3. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. Hey, Mikey, Mr. Koba. Ask and you shall receive, my brother, because you just got your trolley dodgers, good sir. Dante Cifala says, have you ever done a Panini Extra Edition break? If not, those would be great breaks with all the autos and numbered cards. I would love to do that, Dante, but there's a whole bunch of college players in those boxes. So it's really tough to do team breaks when you have college players in there. It is a challenge. But we have actually ripped through several cases of Panini Elite Extra Edition on this channel. Love that one. So I love where your head's at. Thank you, Boston Bill. I see you, Mikey. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you about 30 seconds here. If I do not see any trading in the chat, I will go ahead and lock them all in for you. I got you, Dante. Yep. Indeedy, my brother. But I love Panini Elite Extra Edition. One of my favorites. Thank you, Super Grover. Our resident rock star, Lonnie. How are you this morning, you legend? Hope we're having a fantastic Friday. And my friends over here on TikTok, is there still a very slight audio delay between my lips and the sound? Can you let me know if there is? I've been working on it. All right, Mikey. Yep, you got the Cincinnati Reds as well, you lucky ducky. Beautiful. Hey, thank you, Jody White. Thank you, Benjamin Bandy. I appreciate that, gentlemen. Harmony, good morning. All right, I'm locking you in there, Mikey, too. At the Cool Bar. There you go. All right, Trevor Taylor, Astros for Guardians confirmed. It does help, my friends, if you put the numbers in there, so I don't have to go searching for them. I appreciate you in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So number 14 for Super Grover, Astros for Guardians. Number 28. So Trevor Taylor and Cody Super Grover. Super Grover, you got the Guardians. And Trevor Taylor, you got the Astros. Thank you, gentlemen. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Mrs. Junkwax gracing us with her presence this morning. And it is wonderful to see you, Mr. Bandy. Thank you, Jody. Yes, it is, Mikey, too. Absolutely.
Come on, Greg.
I appreciate the warm welcomes there, folks. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am not seeing any more trading in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and start locking them in. I can always go back and white out. All right? We start with Chris Notley Bailey taking down Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Kevin O'Brien, Pinstripes. Ashtray Poitra, Rockies. Cody Super Grover, 5 and 6, Royals and Braves. Kirk Noah, 7 through 9, White Sox, Rays, Blue Jays. Chris Notley Bailey, number 10, you got the Athletics. Jeffro, number 11, you got the Angels. Cody Durr, number 12, you got the Mets. Kirk Noah, Diamondbacks. Cody Super Grover, number 15, you got San Diego. Ashtray Poitra, number 16, you got my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky. Kirk Noah, number 17, you got the Cardinals. Missed our Mariners by 1 spot, gosh dang it. Brian Sapansky, number 18, you got the Tigers. Shout out to Travis and Linda. Mikey Koba, number 19. You got the Nationals, my friend. Kirk Noah, number 20. You got the Bo Sox. Ashtray Poetra, number 21. Rangers. Timbo T. Wood, 22, 23, 24. Gigantes, Cubbies, Brewers. Randy Schmidt, number 25. You got the Fightin' Phillies. Kirk Noah, number 26. You got Miami Marlins. And Jeff Rotel, number 27. You got Minnesota. And last but not least, Ashtray Poetra. You got the Pirates. Looking for some schemes. Last but not least. All right, you legends. If you would do me a favor, please take a gander at that list, and if it looks appropriate and accurate, may I have a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're ready.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, we have a trade alert. All right, 20 for 24. Thank you, Brian Smith. I appreciate you. So Kirk Noah and Timbo T. Wood. Thank you, thank you. So, Timbo, you got the Bo Sox. And Kirk Noah. You got the Brew Crew. There you go, gentlemen. Easy fix. See you, Timbo. That's right. Put it in reverse, Terry. Oh, Lord, Terry. Oh, Benjamin Bandy. Oh, my brother, I would love to get that, buddy. Whenever it is convenient for you, my brother. There is never any obligation. But happy to get it whenever you can send it, my dude. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're looking good up there. Let's do it. Excuse me. And my dear friends, my family, you already know this will possibly be our very last rip of our fantastic FriYAY morning. But don't you worry. Don't you fret. We will be back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And keep in mind, my dear friends, we have a monster of a break that is going live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So might want to set yourself an alarm for that one. Steven, good morning, my man. Perfect timing to see us busting into our very first Box O Select. For possibly the last time on this fantastic FriYAY morning. You know what we must do. We shalt grippeth. And we shalt rippeth. Good luck, everybody. We are looking for dual autographs that can be found in here. I saw one pulled yesterday. Those are beautiful. There should be 2 autographs in here. Empty box there, folks. Pack number 4 is to the side. All right. Let's do it. You know it's Super Grover. 'Cause bustin' makes me feel good. All right, let's go. We start with Yeti Cappy for the Marlins. A filler. Mr. Jones. Shout out to Drew. Good morning, Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe. How are you, you legend? Aw, Benjamin Bandy. Dude, Sawyer would lose his mind if he got that, my man. That is very kind of you, Ben. Folks, another shameless plug. Mr. Tom Glavin, who just happens to be on that 10 autograph baseball, and we have 15 spots left. Aiden Miller, stud for the Fightin' Phillies, on a green prism. Number to 5. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Randy Schmidt. You win, bro.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Junkwax Nasty. Congratulations, Randy Schmidt. That is magnificent, my brother. Second on print to 5. Holy guacamole. What a morning, my friends. And Randy Schmidt, brother, if this was mine, I would definitely put that into a pre-grade pile. Because Aiden Miller is a stud. Absolutely, Randy Schmidt. You betcha. Nice card, my friend. And it looks solid AF. Oh, I got you, Ben Bandy. Well, bro, even though that might not be a big deal to you, that is a humongous deal to my son. So it is always the thought that counts, Ben. And I appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you. As always, Kemp Alderman with the weather on the Sensations for Miami next. Aw, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Randy. I am so stoked I could find that with us together. Pack number 2. Pedro Martinez. Zach DeLoach. Roman Anthony. Ken Griffey Jr. on the tricolor. Come on. Ashtray Poetra, you lucky, lucky ducky. Would you just look at it? That is absolutely beautiful, my man. And Yohandy Morales on the Sensations. What a break thus far, ladies and gentlemen. 2 packs of awesome. Moving on. I would say good luck, but I don't think any of you need it. We have Noble Meyer for the Marlins, Bob Clemente for the Pirates, Ozzie Smith, the Wiz, go into our St. Lunatics on the True Silver. That is Kirk Noah. Paul Skeens on the Something Like a Phenomenon. Phenomenon rookie Paul Skeens. Going to Ashtray Poetra again. And Jose Perdomo, last but not least. Excellent. You know we gotta sleeve up the Skeens when you find the Skeens. I am right there with you, Jeff Hansen. This is absolutely a banger box. And we're not even halfway yet. Damn. And these cards look solid, too. They did a really, really good job. So a lot of these are gonna come back 10s when they get graded. I can just tell. All right, we have Lil Troy. Ty Pete for the Mariners. Adael Amador on the True Silver, rookie for the Rockies. That goes to Trey Poetra again. Autograph for the Tigers, Colt Keith. Brian Sapansky. Congratulations, Brian. Absolutely beautiful, my dude. And shout out to Travis and Linda, our resident Tigres fans. On the Diamond Action Signatures. I'm kind of shocked that's not numbered. There you go. And last but not least, you have a Santana. Brian Sapansky, that is your first auto here in the junkyard, my brother? Well, that is magnificent, and congratulations, my friend. I appreciate you being a good sport and having a positive attitude always, Brian. Love having you here in the family, my dude. Alrighty. We have a Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. Ooh. Periwinkle Blue. Back there. Lou Brock. Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. Chris Notley Bailey. And shout out to Uncle Moosey. Brian Sapansky, I am very grateful you found this family as well, buddy. 62 out of 199 on the gunner. Nolan Chanul for the Angels. Something like a phenomenon. I hope somebody gets that reference. And last but not least, a little Craig Biggio for the Astros. Shout out to Trevor Taylor. All right, I am sleeving up the gunner to 199. Nice. The hits just keep coming, my friends. Damn. What a box. There's Uncle Moosey, ladies and gentlemen. The Moose is loose. It is wonderful to see you this morning. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You got it, Dusty Rupp. You got it, Johnny Mesco. Love you, boys. All right, we got Brock Porter. Afro Sheen Soul Glow Drip of Eddie Murray. Ralphie on the blue for Cleveland. And that one goes to Cody Supergrover. Nice one, Cody. To 199. Oh, wow. Kirk Noah. For the Tampa Bay Rays, Adrian Santana. On the Diamond Action Signatures. Another one. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Beautiful. Our second autograph. Back-to-back packs. Top loading that one up for you, Kirkamus. Brand new 55er. Little housekeeping. There you go. All right, sleeving up the Ralphie to 199. And last but not least, for the Athletics, Matt Damon. Johnny Damon. I forgot he played for the Athletics. All right, folks, we have 4 packs to go. And we start with a Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. Manzardo. Sean Sullivan on the True Silver for Colorado. Evan Carter on the numbers. Rookie. Beautiful. Going to Ashtray Poitra. And last but not least, old Gunnar Henderson on the parallel. That's right, Trevor Taylor. That's right. Oh, correctamundo. Yes, he did, old horseshoe. That is correct. I love it so much. Thank you, Kirk Noah. Wonderful reference, my brother. Hein Sherpa Sherpa. Muhammad Jihad. Another Aiden Miller to go with your number to 5. Andrew Painter. Owen Casey on the True Silver. The man, the myth, the pool hose on the numbers. Man, we have found a lot of pool hose in the last 24 hours. A filler and a premier Lil Troy for the Diamondbacks. I see you, Jeffro. I think I know exactly what you're talking about, my brother. All right, folks, this is our penultimate. And I see something thick with 4 C's in here, my friends. One of these things is not like the other. Jackson Merrill, rookie. That is really interesting. They gave him the rookie treatment in 2024. Huh. Nolan Chanul for the Angels. The Wiz Ozzie Smith on the white. Congratulations to the Cardinals. Kirk Noah. Number to 99 there, my friend. Beautiful. How about number to 25 on the tie-dye selective swatches for the Brew Crew? Jacob Mizorowski. Absolutely beautiful. There you go, Kirk Noah. On the trade. 15 out of 25 there, Kirk Noah. Oh, yes, he is. Congratulations, my man. Beautiful. And that is a beautiful patch, too. Congratulations, my brother. That is absolutely beautiful. That's right, Jeffro. I know it. I know it. Timbo T. Wood, thank you, big man. 15 out of 25 on the Mizorowski. Beautiful. And folks, we're out of brand new card stands. Got to put him up there. And we're going to go ahead and sleeve up that Ozzie Smith. That is a beautiful, beautiful card, buddy. That one might need to go in the pre-grade pile, Kirk Noah. Shout out to the legend. I never thought I'd say it, folks, but I'm covering up Ken Griffey Jr. And last but not least, for the Toronto Blue Jays, on the SP, little Roger Clemens. On the diamond level. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up for you. All right, legends. Hey, thank you, Kirk Noah. This is our last base pack magic. Good luck. And folks, just to be transparent with you, we have 5 more boxes of Select Baseball. So there will be another break up there today. Juan Bin Cho. Luis Angel Acuna. Noble Meyer for the Marlins on the red prism. They did a wonderful job with 2024 Select, in my humble opinion. Number to 149. And that one goes to Kirk Noah again. Kirk, congratulations, you legend. You are cleaning up this morning, my brother. Another Aiden Miller. And Buck Leonard for the Homestead Grays. And that will go to the Baltimore Orioles. On the diamond level. Sleeving that one up for you. Nice. Okay, my dear friends. We need to get into our pack number 4s. And then it's time for yours truly to go Mao on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. Shout out to Reds. Thank you so much, Brian Smith. Trevor Taylor, you could not be more correct. Bully Donk Dad, Buck Leonard is from your hometown, Rocky Mount, North Kakalaki. Very cool, my man. Small world. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, we are going to do a Hype Train giveaway here in just a couple of minutes. All right, we have the legend, Mr. Yogi Berra. Paul Skeens, so nice. We have seen him twice. There you go, Ashtray. Xavier Isaac on the tricolor for the Tampa Bay Rays. Lil Troy on the turbocharged, and Funky Cold Molina on the Premier. Another one for our St. Lunatics, and going to Kirk Noah. And Kirk Noah again on the Xavier Isaac tricolor. Folks, it is not often that we have somebody that is like the true winner of a break. I don't think there's any question that Kirk Noah is probably the luckiest guy in this break. Wow. I mean, aside from Randy Schmidt and that Aiden Miller number to 5. Exactly right, Jeff Hansen. Thank you so much, Timbo. Hey, Miss Linda, if you're taking off this morning, have a magnificent remainder of your fantastic FriYAY, and we'll see you back here tonight, my dear. All right, we have Enrique Bradfield Jr. Thank you so much, Timbo T. Wood. We will see you tonight, you legend. Love you, brother. Bud Selig, the Commish. Noma. Garcia Parra. The man, the myth, the schnoz. Shout out to the Bo Sox going to Timbo T. Wood. On your way out this morning, Timbo. There you go, big man. Pedro Martinez. Back-to-back Timbo. Apparently all he had to do was leave. Number to 99 there, Timbo T. Wood. Back-to-back exit cards, my brother. And last but not least, we like the cut of his Jeb. Mitch Jeb for the Pirates going to Ashtray Poitra. There you go, you legends.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Trevor Taylor. Right? I love you all so damn much. All right, I'm sleeving up the Pedro, and folks, we need to hit a little recap. Excuse me. All right, give me just a moment here, folks. Alrighty. We will start with our honorable mentions. All right. We have that Buck Leonard going to the Orioles on the diamond level. We have the Rocket Roger Clemens on the diamond level. We have Mr. Paul Skeens for the Pirates rookie. Back-to-back Paul Skeens on the something like a phenomenon. Ken Griffey Jr. on the tricolor. Noma on the tricolor. Xavier Isaac on the tricolor. Ozzie Smith on the white prism to 99. Pedro Martinez on the red prism to 99. Ralphie Velasquez on the blue to 199. Gunnar Henderson to 199. Noble Meyer on the red prism, and that one is numbered to 149. Aiden Miller, second on print to 5. Congratulations again, Randy Schmidt. For the Brew Crew, going to Kirk Noah, Mizorowski to 25 on the tie-dye relic. And then Colt Keith for the Tigers on the autograph. That one goes to Brian Sapansky. And last but not least for the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Mr. Kirk Noah, Adrian Santana. Another juicy Junkwax Vintage Quality Family break in the books, my friends. If you would allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping. Mikey. It is my pleasure, buddy, you betcha. Let me make myself a little note here, my friend. If you insist, I will do that for you, buddy. That does put me just a little bit on edge, though, Mikey. I will always be transparent with you, my man, because you have now made several purchases from our shop, and I'm not sending you anything. So, as long as you're okay with that, and we've agreed to that, then we're good. Okay, you insist? Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page, my friend. So, Mikey, I will always be transparent with you, buddy. So, at this stage of the game, my brother, we are a very, very, very small business. It is just myself and my wife. And unfortunately, a couple of months ago, we had somebody do a chargeback on us for over $500. And that, is not good. We can't sustain that. You know what I mean? So that is why it puts me on edge just a little bit, because you have made purchases from our website, and technically I'm not sending you anything. So you could call your bank and say, oh, hey, I've made all these purchases, and he hasn't sent me anything. So I want to refund all those purchases, right? I don't think that you would do that. But unfortunately, because of that situation that happened a couple of months ago, I've got that burning like a hot coal in the back of my mind. So I hope that makes sense, brother. Beautiful. Hey, as long as we're on the same page, Mikey, then we are totally good, brother. And I'm sorry I even have to have this conversation with you. You know what I mean? This is not a conversation I intended on having when I started this 4 years ago back in the closet. So I am learning as I go, and, you know, those things are going to happen. I just can't have it happen too much, and I have to do everything in my power to try to avoid that. You know what I mean? So I try to get everybody's cards out to them ASAP, and I will always be transparent with you again, my friends. We have adjusted our system here in the studio. So what we do for every single package now is we actually videotape us putting everything into the box. We videotape us putting on your address, and I videotape me dropping them off at the post office. So no one can come back and try to charge us back again, because that 500 and something bucks stung real bad. Not gonna lie. So I just want to do everything in our power to make sure that that does not happen again. I sincerely appreciate you bearing with us on that one, Mikey. Thank you. My brother, I appreciate it. I will take that as your word, Mikey, and I appreciate that so much, Mr. Koba. Thank you for being in the family, my dude. Mr. Curtin, what's up? Irish Kev, excellent to see my brother from the Emerald Isle this morning. David Whitty from Alabama, how you doing, good sir? Hope you're feeling well. All right, folks. I appreciate that, grumpy guy. Thank you, my friend. I do my damnedest, brother. I do my damnedest. There you go, Mikey. That's right. Mr. Koba, you are spot on, my brother, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. That is very, very cool of you, and you know that you're going to make some little guys' day with all those cards. So thank you as always, you legend. Oh, hell yeah, Dante. I saw that, my brother. I'm excited to get you a package, good buddy. Thank you. Okay, give me just a moment here, folks, and we need to get into a little hype train giveaway. I am astonished that it is already the 11th of April. Slow down. Time. We're going to be in our new studio in about 10 days. All right, legends. I will be right back. Excuse me. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We need to figure out who's getting a family pull box pull this morning. And do we have Rob Richardson still here with us this morning by chance? Ah, Randy Schmidt. So on pre-grading, my brother, let me show you something. I will show you. Happy to help. So if you put in junkwax vintage into your Google, it will look like that. Okay? You're going to go to card grading. You go to card grading, and your pre-grading is right there. So Randy Schmidt, all you're going to do is tap that little bad boy. Go down here. You're going to add to the cart. And when you do that, it's going to ask you for a description of that card, Randy Schmidt. And what you want to put in there, my friend, is 2024 Panini Select Aiden Miller Green Prism, number 2 out of 5. And if you need to, Randy, you can go back and rewind this and watch the replay. And that's all you do, brother. Thank you so much, Randy. It is my pleasure, my man. All right, little sippy, folks. Cheers. Okie dokie. So in this Hype Train giveaway, my friends, we have Super Grover, Mikey 2, Dante, Timbo, Mikey, Kyle Willard, Danny Rendon, Macho Danny Savage, Kirk Noah, James Berkey, Boston Bill, Jeff Hansen, and Trevor Taylor. And we're going to find out who wins right now. Allow me just a moment, folks. You know we got to do a little moose race. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. All right, we have 13 of you on this list this morning, folks. And I will apologize to my TikTokers because you can't see the race. But if you want to come over here and see the race, my friends, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or Kick. You have options. All right, everybody. Good luck. Oh, crap. 31 seconds on the clock. All right, good luck, everybody. We have Trevor Taylor on the front side. Mikey 2 had the whole shot, but he's fallen back to the rear of the pack. Jeff Hansen in the number 2 spot. Dante Cifala taking the whole shot. He has got a whole moose-length lead. Goodness gracious, Dante. Wow, buddy. And he is pulling away from the pack. Looks like Timbo Teawood in the number 2 spot, Mikey Ireland in the number 3 spot. But coming up quick is Danny Rendon with 4 seconds to go. And it looks like it might be Danny Rendon taking the win this morning. Congratulations, Danny. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing, my brother. My Colorado cousin. I am so sorry, Dante. I know, brother. I know it. Gosh dang it. I'm so sorry, Dante. But your day's coming, my dude. I appreciate you being a good sport. I know, Super Grover. I'm sorry. That's right, Johnny Mesco. True, true. See you, Trevor Taylor. My man. Okay. So, my Colorado cousin, Danny Rendon, would you do me a solid, buddy, and choose a card between 1 and 12? And shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. Go team. Kevin Curtin, congratulations on getting through another week, my dude. All right, number 6. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next card is yours, my friend. And it is a Jonathan Clase for our Seattle Mariners, number to 299. From Bowman Platinum on the parallel. There you go, brother. He is now a Blue Jay, believe it or not. And he is pretty damn good. So there you go, my dude. Thank you as always. Do we have Rob Richardson here with us this morning by chance, the family pharmacist? Yes, it is, Jeff Hansen. Uh-huh. So just to show you what is in here, folks, what is left in here anyway. And remember, my friends, especially if you're new here, at one time we had this entire box completely full. You see how full it is now. We have given away all of those cards. I love giving away cards. All right, so we have Michael Jordan with the King of the Valley and Big Sam Perkins. Julio Rodriguez, rookie on the recon. Julio Rodriguez on the Water. Rookie insert from 2022 Bowman's Best. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. Matt Manning, rookie. Or excuse me, that is a Matt Manning autograph, not a rookie, but from Prestige 2021. Oswaldo Cabrera on the Schmeckel, rookie for the Pinstripes. Julio on the Inception. Favre on a nicely centered 1991 Upper Deck rookie. Yes, you did, Rob Richardson. Hey, Rob, I actually need you to choose a number between 1 and 11, if you could. Jackson Holiday, Ken Griffey Jr., Mark Webb autograph, Ken Griffey Jr. All-Star, Sasaki on the prospect, McLean, Allen and Ginter Wheeler, the Battery Al Kaline, and Bo Jackson. Last but not least. So that is what is still left in the pull box there, folks. Rob Richardson, would you do me a solid, buddy, and choose a number between 1 and 11? While I put Danny Rendon's over here. So, Rob Richardson, you won the Hype Train giveaway last night, my man. Excellent. Yes, you did, Rob Richardson. All right, he chose card number 4. 1, 2, 3, and you get yourself, my friend, a 2020 Leaf Draft Dylan McLean autograph. There you go, my dude. Hey, Danny Rendon, you are so welcome, my brother, and all thanks go to you. Thank you for being here every morning. Thank you for bringing the positivity. Thank you for helping the new people. I appreciate you so much, Danny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okie dokie. These are going back into the Junkwax Vintage Hitbox there, folks, for another family pull. And Danny Rendon, you got a nice one, and so did you, Rob Richardson. That is the note that I wrote last night, just for you. Boys, allow me just a second. All right, folks. It has been an absolutely magnificent last almost 3 hours together. Heck of a FriYAY morning, my dear friends. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. I am chomping at the bit. I can hardly wait to be right back here with you tonight because I have a hunch that we might be busting into some more breaks tonight. We also have some brand new products coming into the shop today. Hey, what's up, Sean? Welcome back, my dude. Excellent to see you. How the heck are you, buddy? Ah, there you go, Rob Richardson. That is correct. James Erickson. Yeah. Yep. You're absolutely right. Ken Griffey Jr. was at the Masters. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to refresh that shop one last time just to make sure Uncle Junkwax isn't missing anything. Thank you to everyone who has been here with us this morning. And Mark Allen Thompson, my brother, taking a couple of spots in our 10 autograph baseball. Excellent. So, folks, we're down to like 12 spots left on that autograph baseball. If by some act of the universe, my friends, we knock down those last spots today, we will knock out that baseball tonight. We'll see who wins an almost $1,000 baseball. Ridiculously excited for that one, folks. That one has been a long time coming. That is the longest Razzie in the history of this channel. And just a heads up, my dear friends, we have another juicy autograph baseball coming right after it. I think we're going to do that Travis Bazzana next. And luckily, that ball was significantly cheaper than the 10 autograph ball. So I don't think that one's going to take as long to fill. Hey, Jeffro, have a magnificent remainder of your day, my brother. I hope to see you back here tonight, big man. Miss Linda says, question, sir, are you getting Allen and Ginter soon? I think so. Yes, ma'am. All right, legends. We are current up there in the shop. Shout out to my TikTokers this morning, Mark Allen Thompson, Sammy LJ, that boy brand, it ain't easy being this Brandon Crazy. Tom, always grateful to have you, my friend. Mr. Chris Knowles, Sean, all of the rest of you. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. I sincerely hope that you have the most fantastic Friday possible. And I hope that I get to see all of you back here tonight. Mikey, so in that giant break tonight, you know what? I will reward each and every one of you for sticking with me this morning. Allow me just a moment, if you would. I'll give you a sneak peek on what you're going to find tonight at junkwaxvintage.com at 7 p.m. One moment. All right, legends. So, we also have another break that just went up there live right now. And this one's going to be a fun one. How about 2006 Fleer Baseball? So this is not the one that's going to post tonight at 7 p.m. This is up there right meow. So if you would like to go snag your spot, please feel free to do so. There's 360 cards in this box. That one's going to be fun. Back to 2006. All right, you legends. So, I will always be transparent with you. I have not done the numbers on this yet, but this is what I am trying to do tonight at 7 p.m. Okay? This is slightly subject to change, but you have my word that I'm going to do everything in my power to put all these boxes in here. But sometimes my eyes are a little bigger than your wallets, if that makes sense. So I don't want to make a break that is so expensive that nobody can get into it. So every now and then I have to adjust my expectations and take a box out because I've kind of overshot my coverage. I hope that makes sense. But this is what we're going to try to do tonight, okay? Some or all of these boxes will be in this break. 2025 Top Series 1 Jumbo with 400 cards. 2016 Bowman Draft. In 2016, we are looking for Boba Fett, first Bowman's in there, and many other young men. 2023 Bowman Sterling with 5 autographs. There you go, Steve Custer. Yep, he might be in there. Absolutely. So, folks, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 5, there's 9 autographs. How about our final box out of our sealed case of Optic Baseball? And if you folks remember, we might end up hitting a hot box in this one. So that's going to be fun. 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary with another autograph. And last but not least, my friends, the pièce de la résistance. Impeccable baseball. Good morning, Kayla. How are you, young lady? Excellent to see Ms. Google It in the house this morning. So, I think there's 5 autographs in Impeccable. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 14, 15, 16. 17 autographs in that one, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. I could not be more excited to bust into that one, my friends. There's going to be a lot of cards in that one, too. That one's going to be a doozy. So like I said there, ladies and gentlemen, I see you, Kirk Noah. Absolutely right, my brother. And we are going PYT on that one. So all of our big mixer breaks will always be PYT. The way I think about it is if you're going to put out that kind of money, I want you to make sure that you know what team you're getting, right? I never want to put somebody in a position where they pay over $100 for a spot and you don't know what team you're going to get. In my humble opinion, that just kind of sucks. I am very aware that there's a lot of other breakers out there that do things like that. I just personally don't because I don't feel that comfortable with that. I want you guys to make sure you know what you're getting as much as possible. And I always want to give you guys the best opportunity to get some really cool cards. So this break is going to be a doozy. So again there, ladies and gentlemen, looking at 17 autographs, possibly. I can't even put them all up there on the screen. I said, damn. There you go. That's a lot of booze. Oh, Miss Kayla, it's your birthday. What level are you on this morning, Miss Kayla, if I may ask? 21? 22, I assume? All right, there you go, everybody. Poquito más, bienvenidos. Level 29. Well, that is a beautiful thing. Could have fooled me there, Kayla. Well, happy birthday, and shout out to you and Bruce. It is always wonderful to see you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been another fantastic Friday morning here in the front yard. Some wonderful quality family time. I cannot thank you enough for starting the morning the right way. With that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. I hope all of you go out there today and make it a wonderful Friday. I am confident you will. And of course, my dear friends, I need you to do me a solid today. I need you to do me a favor on this fantastic Friday. When you go out there, ladies and gentlemen, in all of your daily dealings, please be good to yourselves. When you're using that inner monologue, because we all do, you got to say nice things to yourself. Try to pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. Sometimes you got to be your own best cheerleader because nobody else is going to do it for you. Please be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. You got to practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say. Uncle Junkwax, all those other human beings out there, sometimes they make it really difficult to practice that golden rule, to treat them how I would like to be treated. I get it. Sometimes our world, and especially our card hobby, can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. We're good. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you, my dear friends, can be the change that you want to see in the world today. So I implore you to go out there, give all those other human beings some slack. Personally, how I do it is I treat every human being that I encounter as if they were having the worst day of their entire life, ever. And that is the filter that I run all my interactions through in my brain. It takes practice, but it's pretty cool when you get there. Makes life a little easier. So, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And lastly, my homies, keep that attitude of gratitude on this fantastic FriYAY. You got to keep in mind the blessings that have been bestowed upon you instead of thinking about all the stuff that you want that you don't have yet. You know what I mean? Because that can turn you spiteful. So it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day, especially when you live in gratitude like that. So as always, my friends, it doesn't matter how bad you think your day is going. It doesn't matter how bad you think your life is going. There are hundreds of thousands, heck, even millions of people out there that are eating dirt today. They're drinking mud today. You know what I mean? Kind of turns the volume down on all of our first world problems over here. So, no matter how difficult you think today is going to be, my friends, do your damnedest to focus on what you do have instead of what you don't have. Be good to those people around you. And be good to yourself. And make it a wonderful FriYAY, my dear friends. I see you, Steve Custer. Aw, brother, I appreciate that so much, Steve. It is wonderful to have you, my friend. Thank you, Jeff Hansen. I appreciate the kind words there, folks. Krabby Rob Benoit, great to see our Prince Edward Island pal this morning. Aw, Danny Rendon. I appreciate it so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you and I are on this journey together now, buddy, whether you like it or not. You're stuck with me. Make it a great FriYAY, my dear friends. And I'm going to hit you a little outro. Enjoy. And we will see you tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And keep in mind, my friends, this big-ass break goes live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It will be PYT. So you might want to set yourself an alarm for 6:58 p.m. Central Standard Time and be there at junkwaxvintage.com, refreshing that page when it flips over to 7. Thank you so much, Jeff Hansen. We'll get you locked in right after the show, my man. Robert Gober, hey, and bye. Good to see my Texan neighbor. Much love to you, brother. Hey, what's up, Philly? And you're right, I did do my 5 for 5 this morning. But real quick, let's show everybody else what we did for 5 for 5 this morning. You're absolutely right, Philly. Thank you. So my choices for the day are the Blue Jays, the Rays, the Gigantes, the Padres, and the Brew Crew. There you go. Good luck with all of your choices today, legends. Sean, have a wonderful day, my brother. Philly, have a great Friday. Trevor Taylor, right back at you, good sir. Tim Hudson, much love to you, my brother. Robert Gober, big hugs and firm handshakes to you and Stephanie. Right up the road here in Texas. All right, everybody. Make it a great FriYAY. Bye-bye.
Dalen stand tall, captain of the wax sport. Ripping packs nightly, this the card court. Junk wax vintage, we crack backs tight. From vintage to modern, keep the hits in sight. Ripping packs, cracking backs is what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. Got that cardboard treasure, packs we attack. Legends in our hands, no looking back. From Griffey to Luca, the grails in the stash. Chase down the rainbow, chasing dreams in the flash. Bases loaded, we swinging for the crowd. From basement to spotlight, we hustle loud. Trading war stories, these moments stay golden. Heart in every rip, connections unfolding. Ripping packs, cracking backs is what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. Late nights live, magic under the lights. Hits like thunder, pulls taking flight. Appreciate the game, from old school to prime. JWVCC forever, a moment at a time. packs, cracking magic, it's what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. Yo, ripping packs, cracking backs, it's what we do. Community strong, every car feels brand new. Spicy water toast, here's a shout to the crew. JWVCC fam, this one's for you. This one's for you. This one's for you.
All right, legends. Thank you again for another fantastic FriYAY. Some quality family time.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night. Yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Do you have any matches? Try setting it on fire.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Dumbass.
I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo.
I got that Ric Flair.
Woo.
I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity.
There you go, you legends. Thank you, as always, Danny Rendon. Have a wonderful day. Rob Richardson, love you, buddy. Trevor Taylor, right back at you, big man. Krabby Rob, have a wonderful day, my Prince Edward Island pal. Love you all so damn much. There you go, Kirk Noah. I love it so much. Thank you, as always, my dear friends. We'll see you back here tonight, and I will keep you posted in the Junkwax Vintage Family Chat on Facebook, and of course, our private Discord server. And if you have not joined either or both of those, what are you doing with your life? We will see you tonight, you legends. Bye-bye.